Wouldn't go that far, but yeah, well done.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizzy Walsh Venting vlog. Today we're just staying at home today. Sorry guys, no outings. The combined cost of going out every week and the diesel is just an absolute joke at the moment. So yeah, no exciting fun vlog to go out with, but we are very lucky at my yard that we have two arenas. We have an indoor and an outdoor, and I'm just going to go down to the outdoor and do some grid work today. So I've dragged poor Callum along, the long suffering other half, to come and film us, and depending on the weather might film something else, but we'll see. So yeah, I found grid work has been really helpful for Sarah to get her confidence up, to get my confidence up, and it's just allowed me to kind of perfect her jumping and like given me confidence to ride forwards and know that the striding's set out for us so that she just gets it, if you know what I mean. I don't have to fiddle too much because she still hasn't quite got a canter. So yeah, just come along and enjoy. So just arrived at the yard, just gonna get Sezzy ready and tack up and go. And look at the colour of her. Okay, let's not look at her face because I've absolutely balls that up, but look at the dapples. Yeah, so I clipped her the other day because she was really sweaty after our hunter trial, and actually she was actually really sweaty in the warm-up. So and she's super fit, so I was like, nah, she's too hot in that coat. So this is the coat we were left with, a beautiful dapple done. So we are all ready. Sezzy is all tacked up. She's in our Protexine Equine Premium saddle pad that we were very kindly gifted by Protexine, because we are very kindly supported by them and do actually think they have made such a difference to this pony. So yeah, she's in a bit of a grouch today because it's lady time, isn't it? It's lady time, Sezzy Bear. So I boot Sarah up to the nines always. Some people don't believe in horse boots, I do. They were created for a reason. So I always have fetlock boots on her back now, after I found that she was clocking her feet together quite a lot. So yeah, as I was saying, I found that Sarah was clocking her feet together quite a bit when we were jumping, and I was just a bit worried that she was going to strike her coronet band. So I have put fetlock boots on her now, and it seems to be doing the trick. Are you ready? You don't look very ready. So just going to head down to the bottom arena and hopefully meet Mr. Bebb down there. Mr. Bebb, his second name's Bebb, so that's why I call him Bebb. It's not an affectionate thing. So we're just on our way down to the bottom yard. Our main arena is just down the way. It's about a 10-minute walk down the way. It's quite good for warming them up. So I'm not going to film much because last time I fell off. So yeah, we'll see you at the bottom yard. So we're just down at the bottom yard, and I'm just going to start putting some jumps out before Cal gets here. She was very good. It was quite windy on the way down, so I'm glad I didn't film, otherwise I would have been off. There you go. And she'll just stand here now and chill while I put the jumps out. Just look at her. Are you ready for some grid work, Saren? Okay then, now I've nearly had a cardiac arrest trying to set those up. I'll take you through what we're going to do. I might have to voice over this bit because it's so windy, which is typical when I come down here. Hopefully the jumps are going to stay up. Right, okay, coming off the right rein, got my grid set up. I'm going to make this into a cross pole. Whoops. I'm going to make this into a cross pole. Then I'm going to do 2 strides to another cross pole. And I've got these 2 poles here to keep us nice and straight to the final fence, which is going to be, so that's another 2 strides there, sorry. And it's going to be a spread with 2 planks on the bottom and a back rail. And what I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to make this into an A-frame. So these 2 poles will be like that and that. So we'll see how we go. This exercise is going to be to try and help her pick her legs up. She can be quite flat coming into fences sometimes, and what I found with grid work is that I've been using the planks as bounces, and she's kind of going flat into the final fence. So poles to help her be a bit more neater with her legs and the V-pull to make her pick her legs up over a spread. So we'll see how this goes. So yeah, first of all we're going to keep them as poles on the ground just to make sure that the striding's right for Seren, and then if I need to do any alterations, we can sort that out while we're at poles. So yeah, my pole wench isn't here yet. I said to him, let's meet down the yard at 12:15. It's now 12:25. I think he has done this on purpose, so I have to put the jumps out, which is not okay, Callum. It's not okay. There we are, the pole wench has arrived.
I have to undo one more pair of your socks inside out, lovely. Oh, Django.
Cal, do you have any advice for future boyfriends that might date a horse woman?
Don't do it.
You don't mean that. So when we warm up, I just do loads of transitions with Seren to get her up off my leg and really listening to me. So here I ask her for a walk and she goes fine into walk forward still, no jogging, and then I ask for a trot and she backs off a little bit, so I give her 2 taps and just to say, come on, no, listen. And this is what I have been doing at home to make sure Seren respects my leg out at competitions, and so far so good, and it seems to be working. So yeah, she's really listening to me now. She's not the best on her flat work, we've come a long way though, so I'll take that. So if you can't already tell by now, the striding that I have got set up is not right for Seren, and she keeps coming short and just like a little choppy stride. So I asked my pole wench very kindly to move the jumps out a little bit, and there we go, much better. She got it much better then. So yeah, that's why I always keep it poles first and then build up gradually, and that is the way to do it, so much better.
Again, you didn't do it perfectly. You hit the first thing. Come on, do it right. I don't want to hear the sound of wood on hoof. No.
She doesn't respect poles.
And you don't respect the proper learning process of getting it right before you raise it. What a good lad. Rare. That's what we're after. Ah. Brown knickers now, aren't you?
How much on a scale of 1 to 10 does my boyfriend hate me? 10 out of 10. Can you move it out a bit, please? How much on a scale of 1 to 10 do you hate me right now?
So what did you do to rectify that?
Well, I asked my smart ass boyfriend to move the poles out to 7 strides apart, which he said it was 6.5, but actually he was putting in a short stride.
Bitch. Wouldn't go that far, but yeah, well done.
So by now Sarah knew what she was doing, so she kept getting a bit strong coming into the grid, so I brought her back to trot this time. She still fired off and she was really strong today, so I was struggling with her a fair bit. She just kept pulling the outside rein quite a lot, so when we were coming down the grid, although we were having cross poles and it should stay straight, she kept diving towards the side. It's mad. So this time we set the grid up with 2 cross poles on 2 strides, and then we had planks as a straight bar, and then we had the 2 poles, thank you very much Callum, as a V pole to try and get her to lift her legs up a bit more. So here we come on the first attempt. She felt fine, just trotted her in because I thought I don't want to fire off, and yeah, she's just not. Ooh. Oh dear, that was a disaster. She just completely jumped me out of the saddle for some reason. I don't know why, but she did. And second attempt, bit stuttery coming into them again, but managed to pick herself up very nicely over the last fence, which is what I wanted. And then this was the last attempt, so I asked them to put it up a bit more, a fair bit more, because she wasn't really respecting it. So I like to give myself a little challenge, and bosh, she absolutely flew it. I mean, being picky, she did come in really unbalanced, and I would have liked her to have actually been not disunited on the approach, but oh well, she jumped it, and I was very pleased with it. Like, the technique she used there was really careful, getting her to pick her knees up, and her back end was like a little judder of her back legs, which shows how careful she can be. So I am very pleased with that little jumping session tended to be a bit longer than it usually is, just because poor wench doesn't know horse terminology. So a lot of it's spent explaining it to him. He's gonna be fuming if he sees it. Anyway, so yeah, really pleased with how she just did that. That final jump, I would have liked her to come on a bit more of a balanced stride, but how she jumped that, I really felt when I got up to it, I was like, that's actually quite big, and I thought, oh god, she's going to run out, but actually she came on a short one and she pinged over it, and it really got her to use her back legs. You'll see that she kicks her back legs out, which is the carefulness that I wanted, and that she lifts her front legs up as well. So very pleased with that session, and Callum's very pleased that it's finished. Oosh, get yourself a pole wench. Hashtag fuming. Oh. So yes, that is, I'm just gonna literally just cool her off now, and we get a nice little walk back up to the yard, give her a hose off I think, and that will be this vlog done. So I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. There are definitely some people on here that aren't subscribed to me, so please do. I would love you to be involved in my little journey with Sezzy. So yeah, thank you for watching. Release the hound. Come on, Janky. Straight away for the poo. Woohoo! Jank! Go on, Jank! Up, 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 up! Up, 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 up!
Found a stick on the ground, and now I'm gonna use it. All this power that I found, gonna totally abuse it.
My little team. So we're just gonna have a little leisurely stroll back to the yard, and then I'll hose Sezzy off, and then yeah, that's our little day over with. Good girl. Come on then. Whoa! Naughty girl. Oh! Oh, she's getting strong. Good boy! Did you enjoy that, Janky? Jank, did you enjoy that? Just gonna give her leggies a quick wash off, the belly. Girly. Good girly. Other side. Can you schnoz? Get your schnoz. Get your schnoz. Oh no, okay, she says I don't want my schnoz. Thank you. Schnoz. Nope. Oop. Fail. Just appreciate, oh my god. What have you got there? You don't need that, do you? Ugh, Seren, that's ridiculous. Good girlie. Oh, look what you've done now, you bloody... Oh, Seren. Just gonna go feed the pony. And then I am finished. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I just thought I would give you something a little bit different. just kind of a behind the scenes about what goes on in my training and stuff with Seren, what I've done to get my confidence up and her confidence up with jumping again. And sorry, it's really windy, and I think it's paying off, definitely. Like, I'm not going to jinx it because I've got a habit of doing that, and she's very temperamental, you never know what you're going to get with her. So but yeah, really pleased with the improvements that have been going on at the moment. Oh, someone ready for their tea? Breakfast, whatever it is. Lunch. Good girl. I just cannot get over the condition of her at the moment. She looks amazing. And I do think that it's all down to our training and the food that she's on. So she's on Spillers, stamina cubes, and I mean, just look at the shine on her. Let's ignore the tram lines. But yeah, beautiful. And a beautiful surrounding as well. I love our yard. The secret to keeping your non-horsey boyfriend happy after slaving away, helping you, being pole wench.
Well, I'm the one paying for it.
Nando!
It's not a secret, is it? Because it would be a reward if you were paying for it. So she gets me doing pole wench and paying for her tea, and I'm the one that drove here, so don't be fooled. It's not all that it seems.